Today, Jesus tells us in the gospel that if our faith is like a tiny mustard seed, that for sure we would be able to look at a mountain and command it to move, and it would. That we would be able to command a tree to go into the sea, and it would. That's pretty powerful, and it makes me think about the word novena. Novena is one of the Catholic traditions that says we pray for 9 straight days. Many people need a lot of help in praying for those 9 days, but many people say yes, after 9 days of prayer, that God does answer their prayers. Is that true? Well, I say it is. I think God does answer our prayers if we follow two simple things. First, if our prayer is in accordance with God's will. Sometimes we may pray for the wrong reasons, and God says, no, that's not going to happen. And secondly, that we pray with faith. That meaning that we believe that God will help us and answer our prayer. Over the years, I've read many biographies on saints. And people throughout history have asked saints, why does God answer your prayer but not answer the prayers of others? And saints have said that when I pray, I believe. And so God answers my prayers. I know one famous saint, well, he's not really a saint yet, but the Venerable Solanus Casey. He was a Capuchin monk here in the Metro Detroit area who passed away back in the 1950s. And his prayers were answered. And so many people would line up asking him to pray for them because they knew his prayers would be answered. And people would ask him, why are your prayers answered? And he said, because I thank God for my prayers. And we have to remember to thank God for our prayers, even though he hasn't answered them yet. People didn't understand why. And he would tell them that it's because if we thank God, then that shows that we believe that he will answer our prayers. So from then on, I've always tried to remember that when I pray, that I hope my prayers match God's will, and if not, I accept that, and that I always try to pray with faith, and I thank God for answering my prayers, because I trust in him. Thank you, and God bless.